Hey Libra, this is Tara and welcome to your July 1st through July 15th Psychic Tarot Forecast. And I just really appreciate your joining me today. Thank you for watching my videos. You guys have really been rocking the subscribes, the likes, the views, the comments. I'm very, very appreciative. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't. I've pulled actually 4 cards for you guys. And I'm going to pull some clarification cards as well. But it's interesting how I was doing a little bit of an overview, and of course the Page of Cups is about artistic endeavors, new creative ideas. Then we feel a little bit bound and not seeing things. This would be your thinking. Of course, it's a sword, so you guys know about thinking a lot. The universe wants you to have patience because there's new possibilities of money-making concepts coming in. So yay, oh yay. All right, so let's start with this Page of Cups. And this card, like I said, is about creativity and deciding how to apply it. So there's an inspiration and a desire to put it to use. So I would ask you guys, Libra, what has currently happened? It may be since the new moon on the 21st of June. Or excuse me, that was the 23rd of June, right? The summer solstice happened on the 21st. So between the 21st and the 23rd, any new ideas, any new inspiration, even on the 24th, I'm just saying the 3 days surrounding that, backwards and forwards. So think about if anyone offered you an idea or a suggestion or introduced you to someone who makes you feel creative and inspired, or again had some sort of idea for you to make more money, a product to sell. This could also be artistic and musical and an outlet for psychic abilities. So all of that right brain stuff coming up at the beginning of July for you. That's interesting. The next card is the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords represents to me a time when we're doing too much thinking. We're in our head too much. We feel bound and tied. We can't make a move. We can't make a decision. We're not seeing it clearly because, as you can see, she has the bandana over her eyes. She's tied. Her body is tied up, and her hair is blowing. So if she could just release the self-imposed restrictions, the self-imposed thinking of, oh, I can't do that because, oh, you know, I can't go work that event because if I do, then that will leave my family hanging, and who will cook for them or who will take care of them? Or, you know, I can't make that purchase because, no, although it would help me and it would be an inspiration for me, I just don't know if it's in the budget, and just all of this thinking and can't make a move kind of stuff. So any of you all that are doing that, I feel like this is going to be going on the first couple of weeks of June for some of you. Libra, sun, moon, or rising. Remember, this is a general reading, so watch your moon and rising as well. So if this occurs, then just remember to, as the next card says, have patience. This is the Temperance card. Allow yourself to go with the flow. See how she's pouring 1 cup of water into another. It's kind of like a flow. It's not really pouring one into the other as much as, you know, those waterfalls that are constant and they don't stop, right? Because the flow of life is constant. She has 1 foot in the water, 1 part of her foot, and the other one on the ground. So she knows what it's like to balance life. She knows what it's like to feel blessed, and yet we're on this earthly plane. We're in this human life, and we need to be able to be happy with ourselves, happy with others, and yet provide the needs that we need for ourselves. Provide our bills, the monthly rent, the monthly car payment, whatever it is you have going on in your life, plus any physical activities. So any of you all too that have been feeling physical issues in your, and I am getting around the feet. I'm not just saying that because of this card, but just kind of think about any unusual pains. You know, that too might be the shift that's going on in our life. You know, some people are, I've heard of people, you know, just falling lately, and it's because we're trying to move forward so quickly, and yet the universe is saying have patience. Okay, so just kind of watch your steps as well. And then the Ace of Pentacles comes up. So it feels like to me, by the middle or at least third week in July, you're going to see, okay, this is how I can make more money. This is how I can take care of my body. You're going to be inspired. You're going to feel fulfilled. You're going to be excited about your finances. Yay, Libra. Here's the door of opportunity. Here's the red rose, the white flower. Here's, in fact, if you look at these clouds, and I haven't seen this before, so I hope you can see what I see, maybe not. But when I look down at this, I see a nose right here. Do you see that? And then this would be the eye, and it's like this angelic cloud is handing you this pentacle. They're handing you the coin, the way to promote yourself, the way to make more money. And it's very humble opportunity, humble proposal. Just a feeling of being blessed. So I think something's going to come up for some of you that it might involve a partnership, might, like I said earlier, a friend introducing you to someone who wants to work with you, other people wanting to work with you. So just kind of be open to those opportunities that come up. All right, so now I'm going to pull some clarification cards. See what comes up for Libra. All right, well, the death card, and as we know, death does not mean literally, physically dying. Death usually means transformation. So a lot of you are, and it would be apropos because a lot of you are transforming into a new identity, a new feeling of who you are, a new confidence, new abundance. And it's time. See how there's the skull is here. So there's letting go of self-imposed restrictions. And then the flower, the rose is blooming. You've cut through a lot of the BS. And with this sickle, so that you don't need this anymore. And you can see the blossom, the flower of life. And the star card. Okay, so the stars are in alignment. I do believe that Jupiter is direct now, and it's, of course, in your first house, Libra. So we'll be until October, I want to say 10th. So the timing is coming up for you all to really feel successful and accomplished. It's not been an easy road, even if Jupiter has been in your house. It's not been easy. And we do have another strong eclipse, I believe, is it August or September? But these eclipses and what all's going on with the astrological events are really moving you forward. So just kind of hang in there and feel the ease of life, and you're going to see that actually, you know, things are moving forward for you. Let the universe help you out. Don't feel like you can do everything yourself. You know, interesting too, look at the star card. She is also pouring water into the pond, and there's water coming out of this particular bowl or canister-like object. So she also is playing around with balance. Okay, so that feels very important for you guys. The flow, the intuition of life. Universal callings. Any of you all that are like me doing readings, or you're feeling more intuitive, then I would pay attention to that. The nighttime feels important for some of you. Maybe some of you are, you know, gazing at stars. Maybe some of you are gazing at crystal balls. Just saying, some of you are getting more clarity. And it really feels good, especially for the last card. You have 3 major arcana cards, and one is patience, one is transformation, and the other is your shining, your light. Okay, Libra, that feels good. That feels like, yeah, there's a few glitches here and there, but overall you're moving forward, and that's always a good thing. Okay, so I'm going to add these cards up. This is the page is 1, and 8 is 9, and 9 and 14 is 23. 2 and 3 is 5, and 5 in numerology is about not feeling restricted. It's not feeling this. It's about, feeling unrestricted, feeling like you're free, your freedom. You want to travel, you want to explore. I was going to say look at new opportunities and explore. And I feel like you'll have the ability to do that. Okay, that's interesting. And then the 5 in the major arcana is the Hierophant. So this to me represents traditional and spiritual practices. And I was just talking about that a minute ago. It feels like it with this card is paying attention to your intuition, paying attention to your guides. Or you may be pursuing more spiritual understanding. You know, sometimes life, when it's not been easy for the Libras as well as some of the other signs the last 3, 4, 5 years, then we start to look at what's deeper in life. If we're not making tons of money, okay, then what is the meaning of life? If we're not in a romantic relationship or a great one, what is the meaning? How can I look at myself and do some self-empowerment? All right, so some of you may be working with some cultural or spiritual organizations as well. All right, Libra, well, if you'd like your own personal private reading, then you can go on The Magical Matrix, that's my email, themagicalmatrix.com. It's in the See More section below. Tara Ventura goes to the same website, so I know I've said that before too, so you can go to either, but I will put below the link. And you can order a reading and choose between, the tarot. I have different times you can choose from, as well as I'm doing past life readings. So basically what that entails is pulling some cards for your past life, some cards for your present life, and then the bridge card of how your past is affecting your present life, and in positive ways, and how it's just, how it's worked out for you. And we will also pull, of course, resolve cards, as I do, and future cards. So we can take a look at all of it. Okay, Libra, I so appreciate your joining me today. I so appreciate your watching and watching my channel. You all have a wonderful beginning of July. Take care of yourself. Notice what you notice. Notice the synchronicities in life. Notice how some parts of your life are flowing, and pay attention to that and take heed from that rather than the parts that are not flowing. Does that make sense? The parts that, don't put too much awareness on that to make you want to stay in that area. It's the moving forward. Okay, my friends, you all be well, take care, and I will see you soon.